Hey fam, it's Dr. Nicole Steel, the confidence coach, jumping on today as many of you begin to make those plans as you prepare your guest list for the upcoming Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday. So, as you're in that frame of mind, I want you to imagine for a moment this. Imagine you're anticipating your guests for the upcoming holiday. And while you're super excited about the upcoming arrival, you also have a little reservation as you're gripped with overwhelm as you look around your house and think about all of the things that have to be done. You're looking at the stack of clutter in the corner, the overgrown pile of clothes that need to be placed where they belong. Not to speak for trying to get that grocery list together and preparing the menu for your guest arrival. Well, when it comes to confidence, the same is true. Many of us have invited confidence in. We prayed for confidence. We're believing for confidence. And oftentimes, while we've invited confidence into our lives to step in and to help us take charge as we pursue the life that we were created to live, we have the mental equivalent of clutter in our minds. We're reminded in our minds of all the broken promises we've made to ourselves in the past and the old habits that have become the centerpiece of the rooms that we live in. While in order to properly welcome confidence into our lives, we have to prepare for its arrival. And it's not rational to think that when confidence arrives, that all of these things will miraculously take care of themselves. No, it doesn't work like that. Instead, we have to prepare and get our mental house in order. So it's time to clean up. And that's exactly what I'm here to help you do as we invite and welcome confidence into our lives. So I've got 5 simple steps to getting our mental house in order. What are they? Well, I'm glad you asked. Number one, it's time to throw out the trash. That's right, throw out the trash. What do I mean? Throw out the negative self talk. I want you to think of all those self doubts that you have, like crumbled pieces of paper lying around. I'm not good enough. I always mess up. I'm not smart enough. What if they don't like me? All of these thoughts are like mental trash. And guess what? It's time to toss them out. That's right. Take a moment and think about one thing you often tell yourself that doesn't serve you at this point of your life. Now, crumble it up. Yes, right. Crumble it up in your mind and toss it in the bin. No one needs that kind of negativity lying around in your mental house. All right. Step two, rearrange the furniture. All right. Or in other words, shift your perspective. Now, my husband is the king of the rearrange. That's right. The king of the rearrange. I can't tell you the number of times a sister comes home and I'll be totally surprised to find furniture and fixings suddenly rearranged. And in most instances, after I give him the side eye and the here we go again look, surprisingly, the new arrangement settles in. And I realize it's really serving us well and it's giving me a fresh perspective. And ultimately, I end up appreciating it. Well, likewise, sometimes our beliefs are like that couch that's been sitting in that one spot forever, even though we don't particularly like where it is anymore. In our mind, maybe we have thoughts like, I can't do this, or I'm not that. Something like, I can't be a leader, for instance. Well, imagine taking that belief and shifting it around. And instead of saying that, saying, I'm developing my leadership skills. You see how I rearrange that mental furniture? And just that little change can help give me a new perspective. A simple change can make my whole mental mind, my mental room feel so much different. So step number 3, dust off your mental mantle. Mantle. That's right. In my house, I have a fireplace. And on most people's fireplace, they have little pictures and keepsake items and things that represent fond memories on the mantle of their fireplace. But over time, dust can begin to accumulate on top of the mantle, creating a layer of dust. And if we're not paying attention, we'll forget all of those things and let that dust pile up. Well, likewise, we've got big achievements and little wins and all kinds of things that if we're not careful, we'll totally forget about. When was the last time that you stopped to appreciate even the smallest achievement? One of those little victories, one of those little wins, whether it was maybe speaking up in a meeting or setting a boundary or cutting somebody off out your life that wasn't serving you. All of those things are like trophies that are collecting dust on our mental shelf. But right now, it's important for us to remember those things because that represents growth. It represents resilience. It represents us showing up for ourselves. So dust those things off and let them shine. All right. Step number 4, declutter the closet. Okay. Or in other words, let go of old beliefs. Now, we all have that one closet or two closets stuffed with things that we don't need, but can't seem to let go of. Sometimes it could be old beliefs like I'm too this or I don't belong here or all kinds of things. But I need you to take a deep breath and start removing what doesn't align with the confident version of yourself. That's right. Old beliefs have no purpose in your new confidence filled house. All right. So declutter that closet. And step number 5, last but not least, let's find some new decor, some new positive self talk. All right. Now it's time to add some personal touches. I want you to hang up some positive reminders, some affirmations, some things that you can see daily or begin to confess to yourself daily. This is like artwork on the walls of your mind. The more you look at them, the more they become part of your daily landscape. So put them somewhere visible, write them down, make a sticky, put them on your screensaver, but keep them front and center. So, final thought. Once you've cleaned up your mindset, chances are you will feel a lot lighter, a lot more focused, and ready to welcome more confidence into your life. Remember, a tidy mind makes room for big dreams and for bold moves. Confidence is coming your way. Yes, girl. Yes, it is. And the question is, will you be ready to not just let it come in and visit, but to set up residence in your life? I realize this message, it may not have been for everyone, but it was for someone. And if that someone was you and you were blessed by it, I invite you to type in the chat, got some cleaning to do. I also invite you to like, to share, or to subscribe so I can bring other helpful tips to you and those that you love to help build your confidence and to live the life that you were created to live. Again, I'm Dr. Nicole Steel, the confidence coach. And until next time, be bold, be brilliant, be blessed. Bye.